What's up guys, Inigami here, and let's go through the Chaos Difficulty Kuma Coliseum on the Japanese version of One Piece Treasure Cruise. Round 1 is going to be versus Kizaru. Kizaru is a Psy fight, not too difficult, although he does paralyze all of your characters for a ton of turns. He paralyzes characters for 5 turns, and then he paralyzes characters for more turns whenever he dies. So you're going to have to get rid of paralysis a lot if you want to actually attack him. Otherwise, we're going to be using a big bomb team, so that way we don't have to attack at all. We're just going to be stalling out our specials early on. We only need to use big bomb special versus stage 4. We can also use big bomb and Sabo on stage 4 to make it a little bit easier. We are going to be limited to 2 specials per turn, so you aren't even going to be using all your specials. Well, I guess you can use all your specials. We're only going to be actually attacking things for like 6 turns. Kizaru does revive. Whenever he revives, he's going to revive to 30% health, so not too bad. And another thing for Kuma Coliseum does have a Chaos difficulty and an Underground difficulty. The middle difficulty. So there is a medium difficulty Coliseum. If you can't farm this on Chaos difficulty, you can always go down one and farm it on the medium difficulty instead, so you can have an easier time. Stage 3, standard stage 3 is just gonna be a bunch of turtles. If you're using a big mom team, it could actually be easier to stall on one of these quick girls in the back, since these quick girls will actually heal health. So if you do need to stall extra, you can actually just kill the turtles and stall on the quick girl, attacking it with Big Mom. Big Mom heals every turn. We're not going to be taking any damage. If you do take damage, it's just going to be versus stage 4, and it's not really threatening. Stage 4 is the harder part for this stage. If you want to replace some characters, the only character we actually really want to bring on this is Rob Lucci. If you got Rob Lucci, this whole fight is an absolute piece of cake. Fujitora, X-Drake, Sabo, completely replaceable with anybody you want. If you bring a rare recruit character or a different character that does more type damage, then you'll be great. I want to use Sabo special on the next stage. Our orbs aren't going to matter. They're going to shuffle next stage. So we're going to be using Big Mom and Sabo special. We're going to use Big Mom first and Sabo second, so we don't lose our buffs. So stage 4 is going to be versus Hawkins and Udaji. Hawkins has 800,080 hit points. Udaji has 1 million hit points. We're going to use our Big Mom special first. And then we're going to use our Sabo special. Udaji is going to give you all red, green, blue orbs. Hawkins is going to limit you to 2 specials per turn. And with those 2 specials, we're just going to attack and kill them all. If you want, I would say focus down Hawkins first, because Udaji, whenever he dies, he's going to make red, green, and blue count as badly matching. And so it's going to be easier to take out Udaji on a second turn than Hawkins on a second turn, which you'll have more badly matching orbs if you leave Hawkins alive. That's only going to happen if you mess up this attack. Even if you do mess up this attack, just use Big Mom a second time. You don't need Big Mom for the final stage. On Kizaru, only 2 million hit points. He'll preemptively clear buffs, paralyze us for 4 turns, and give us all block orbs. But he only has 2 million hit points, and you know what's great for doing more than 2 million hit points? Big Mom special. Boom. Dead. He dies, he revives. Below 50% health, he's going to cut your health by 15% at the end of each turn. Whenever he revives, he will blind you. He's also going to paralyze you for another 2 turns. But being only at 30% health, we can just use Fujitora special, and he's gone. Big Mom is easy. Easy. Stage 2 of Kuma is going to be versus Sentomaru. Sentomaru is once again Psy. Sentomaru actually doesn't have a mini-boss on stage 4, and it is pretty easy. What we're going to do is we're going to be using a double treasure map Jack team. Sentomaru has a 24-hit combo barrier. It's surrounded by 4 pacifistas, or 6 pacifistas, sorry. So Treasure Map Jack special is going to do 2 million damage. Double Treasure Map Jack team makes quick work of Sentomaru, since Sentomaru has 2.8 million hit points. Otherwise, you can use other barrier penetrating specials like a Hody. You can use a Whitebeard, and Fujitora here are going to help us kill all the units around it. And 2 Jack specials we're going to use first while all the characters alive. Do 4 million damage to Sentomaru, take out Sentomaru. Real easy. Sentomaru, we're going to be using Swimsuit Reiju, first of all, because Swimsuit Reiju is spicy and thick. Also because Sentomaru is going to silence us, and Reiju, hey, is a perfect way to get rid of that silence. He's also going to reduce our chain multiplier, but we're going to use Reiju special. And we're going to remove the silence. We're going to be using Jack specials first. Take out Sentomaru with 2 Jack specials. And then Whitebeard. You can use Nekomamushi first if you want the attack boost. But it really doesn't matter. They still have the debuff protection. We have fully matching orbs. Use Nekomamushi first would be the better order. There's a little bit of health left. And then a few smacks will do it. And on the final stage for Chaos Difficulty Kuma, what you're going to want to do is go back and either go to the tavern, pull yourself a Rare Recruit Strawberry, pull yourself a Whitebeard Marco Legend, or go to the Underground difficulty, and you're going to want to fight Kuma there. It is so much easier to fight Kuma here. You can also use Shiryu, my strategy for beating the 50 stamina Kuma Coliseum. Remember that Underground does give you Kuma. It does give you skill books, so you can max out Kuma on the Underground difficulty. It's only 40 stamina, so only 20 stamina, so even if you do double stamina, that's 40 stamina. That's less than the higher difficulty. And if you use double Neptune Team, you can get extra XP. It's actually not that bad value doing the Underground difficulty. It's half the stamina, and you will get a little, about 40% drop rate-ish. You can expect maybe a 40% drop rate of Kumas. So it's really not too bad stamina. It is going to take you more time to do it, because you're going to have to do like twice as many runs, but you really don't want to do that 50 stamina version. It is very hard. A Whitebeard Marco team will destroy it. I'm sure at some point we're going to get a free-to-play team to do it, but right now the closest to free-to-play is using Dice, Rare Recruit Dice, who I do not have. So since I don't have Rare Recruit Dice, I don't have the closest to free-to-play team that we can do. Still uses a friend Whitebeard Marco that you're going to need to use in order to beat it. With this team, you really, on the Underground difficulty though, it is so much easier. You barely need to use any specials. Like, characters have 1/10 the health. They don't even do all the bad things that they would do. I will include the 50 stamina run with me using Shiryu in order to beat it after this part, just so you can see what's going on with the Chaos difficulty. But I may just even farm the Underground difficulty myself, just to make life simpler. For example, on the Chaos difficulty for Kizaru, what you would have to deal with is that whenever Kizaru dies, he is going to bind your int captains for 20 turns. So if you have an int captain, bind it for 20 turns. You have to use non-int captains. He also paralyzes for you 2 turns preemptively, and on turn 2, he will paralyze you for another 2 turns and also rewind all your specials for 4 turns. He also has 2.8 million health on the Chaos difficulty version. I am not on the Chaos difficulty version, so he only has like 600,000 hit points. Maybe only like 400,000 hit points. Pretty easy. Sentomaru on the Chaos difficulty version has 4.2 million hit points. Preemptively silences you for 2 turns and reduces your chain for 2 turns. Sentomaru also, on turn 3, will blow away 1 random character and attacks every turn for 8,200 damage. 4.2 million health. On Kuma, for Chaos difficulty, he has 10 million hit points. He has a 5-hit good hit barrier. He has debuff protection. He cuts your health. He lowers your attack for 2 turns. He limits your chain multiplier to 1.1 times for 2 turns. And every single turn, he blows somebody away. Every single turn, he blows away one random character. So it's not a good time. It's the opposite of a good time. He blows away a character on attack, so you can delay him. There's a possible Katakuri friend captain team that you can use to burst him over 2 turns. But the biggest problem is that 5-hit good hit barrier makes it very difficult. Blackbeard friend captain works well versus this, or a Blackbeard captain works well versus this. Or some rare recruit characters like Dice, Strawberry, Mihawk. These characters that reduce barrier durations are what you're going to want to bring in order to actually get rid of that 2-turn barrier on the Chaos difficulty version. But yeah, not a fun fight. But hey, look, we got Kuma. So you can do the underground difficulty. It's only 20 stamina compared to 50 stamina, so you can do it a lot more. It's gonna not feel as good because you're gonna see a lot of missed drops, but you can also do double Neptune, so you get a lot more XP off of it. As far as how good Kuma actually is, Kuma is a shooter cerebral character. Captain ability boosts attack of shooters by 2.5 times and heals 2 times his recovery at the end of each turn, so someone else we can give recovery candies to. Always nice. Sailor ability boosts health of shooters by 75. His special ability reduces enemy damage threshold and % damage reduction duration by 3 turns. Gives adjacent orbs, changes adjacent orbs into recovery orbs, and if there are 2 or more enemies on the stage, instantly kills someone with less than 350 times his attack, otherwise cuts health by 20% that goes through barriers. So the big thing on the Kuma here is that threshold damage reduction and the % damage reduction is going to be really what we're using Kuma for. The execute / health cut is going to be a nice bonus on top of that. His limit breaks does give him no healing reduction, which has been amazing. No healing reduction has been vital on so many fights. And also barrier penetration on his level 2 limit break ability. That's the fight, guys. I will have more teams after this. It's a really, really mean fight so far. Let's see if we can find something free to play soon. I've been Zinigami. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all stay beautiful.